Welcome to the RBA. We're in downtown Baltimore, Maryland, there tonight for a great game. It's an unbelievable time for the RBA. It's almost time for the playoffs. The New York Yellow Jacks shorthanded tonight without Russell Murray. Will they be able to do anything as Baltimore plays them for the last time today? And Connor Val and Harold Andrews. Are you ready? Yeah! Do-dun, 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 do-dun. Val shoots, yes. Connor Val hits that three. Harold on Val on the drive. Connor Val. Do-do-do-dun. Brendan Hollins. Yeah, New York gonna make the playoffs apparently now. If they can win a couple more, they will be in playoff infusion. Clay, yes. Clay Thompson for three. Val hits. He's got all 7 for this team so far. Dun, dun. Riley Griffin for 3. Dun, dun. Baltimore's schedule is Boston on September 7th, and on September 22nd, Miami. They will have one more game at home within that span. 1 month till the playoffs, though. Riley Griffin! Personal foul, Brendan Hollins. Yeah, he initiated into his leg ligament there, and really a big deal. Griffin hits that one. New York, this will be, they don't have any more home games left to play. They lost their last one at home. They have 2 more though, 2 deciders actually. One is at Charlotte, and then one on the 20th at Washington. Harold Andrews, Val again, and Connor Val for 3. Aston missed. Rebound by Burry. Val. Oh, he almost saved it. Colby, bang! Colby Wellman with a banker. He is so impressive. Harold missed. Problem for New York already. They're not passing to Dan Hodges. Hodges wants it in his hands, but not getting it tonight. Mulder, yeah! Zachy Mulder! Dan Hodges for 3. Griffin hits, yes. 1 hour only. Hollins. Round 3, yes. 30 minutes. Harold, it's yes. Val finds Colby again. Colby shoots, bang! Colby Wellman with a 3. Clay, no good. Rebound by Colby. Val on the drive. CB3 going up with the rim and throwing it down. Wow. And it's already a 16-point game. Dan Hodges hits the 3. Val continues to make big shots in the big moments. 15-point game. Paxton, yes. Val, slipped up. CB3 slip up right there. Da-da-da-dun. 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 New York trying to drop this score down to under 10. Hodges, 3! Griffin to Burry. He'll shoot a 3. No. Rebound, Axton. He's fouled. Axton Winslow. Axton missed that first one. And made that second one. Connor Val. Harold Val on the drive. And he just... CB3 forces things to go his way. And this superstar, I don't know who can beat them. He might have another guy, only one other superstar on his roster. He might have only one other all-star on his roster. Axton Winslow. And Burry picks up number 2 now. So now an opportunity to make it a 5-point game for New York City. That would be the lowest that it's been since Val's run. And Connor Val, he is very special. Val shoots a 3. Yes, got it. 45 points for Connor Val. 45 points for Baltimore. Colby, no good. Not again. No good again. Here's Harold. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Hollins, pull up is good. And, you know, they knew that Brendan Hollins was going to be a good player. And when he got selected to New York City, when New York said, oh, Mandy Davis is not going to be on the team anymore, we need a center. Brendan Hollins was there for New York City to be drafted when they needed him, and he could have been selected. He could have been selected by Baltimore, or by Denver. But Denver, they've already got a power forward in the center that's pretty good. So they were like, nah, we need to work on our depth, our shooting. They picked up Bruno Clark in a trade. They wanted Dan Hodges, but they said if we can't have Dan, best option is to get him out. And what the teams were going to do, what San Diego wanted to do with Denver was they wanted to make a big deal with involving Dan Hodges. They wanted to on draft night. They were saying, we'll give you the pick because we're selecting Dan Hodges. Once they got that pick over Denver, they were so happy. Because they made the playoffs, Marv. And they got the pick over Denver. Do you understand why that makes you so happy? 2K League screwed Denver over, and now Denver doesn't have a Dan Hodges to go out and get. Do they have a new guy to go out and get? Do they have that? No. I don't think they have that in this upcoming draft either. I don't think Denver is going to get anyone very special, to be completely honest with you. Griffin again, yeah! The biggest lead was 19. Harold hits that 3. Val hits again. 37 for Connor Val. Harold, he's competing with him, and Val is, yep, he's poked. So it is a foul. Connor Val going for it. Another wing right into the lane. Val makes that first one. And of course he makes that second one as well. So 62%. Dan hits a 3 again. Dan Hodges. Colby missed. Rebound Clay. Back out. Clay. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Way off. Klay Thompson. Baltimore. Riley Griffin. At least they know they can still get the first seed and not have to prioritize playing New York City, Harold Andrews. But the 4 and the 5 are going to be a tough one. Val almost slipped out there. Val finds Colby. Colby finds Zachy. Zachy, slippery basketball today, huh? Zachy hits that 3. Dan 2, nope. Rebound by Zachy. Finds Val. Val, oh, couldn't get the slam. Harold finds Hatston. Bang! Hatston, Winslow. Val insertion layup. Harold missed. Val. Oh! Val 41 at the half. He has really pushed himself towards this limit tonight. Yeah, Connor Val really trying to make a difference. You know, Baltimore took back their spot in the standings. They can get 27-5 as their big time record. And you know, Toronto, they're right in back of them. And they beat them in the season series. Cleveland, they're right in back of them. New York, Baltimore needs one more loss for them to tie up with Cleveland. And they're not letting that one loss come so easily. Yeah, he's just like, Val's just like, nope, not happening. And he's got Boston and Miami to face next. Will it happen is the question. Will it conclude like that? Or will it not? Yeah, Connor Val, he's going to take a rest. Riley Griffin with 15 at the half. And it's different. It's completely different for sure to have a center running your offense. You can't really run deep ball with him because you can't run a center at point guard, obviously. It wouldn't work for the most part. They're too slow to keep up. RBA wouldn't allow it either. It's just common sense that it wouldn't allow it. It wouldn't be allowed to happen. Yeah, here's Earl. Earl shoots bang, and this They've kept this game close no matter what, is Zaki Mulder for 3. Mulder hits that 3. Hatston finds Brendan Hollins. Hit no good. And he tried getting the board. Levi Watson, who got moved to the backup position. He was debating on if he should come back to the team, and they were just going to fill him with another roster spot. Maybe a rookie, maybe Seth and Curry could have been on that additional lineup spot. Noah Allen! And they have enough centers to get away with that too. If they got Riley Griffin and they didn't receive Levi Watson back on the team. I'm just letting you know. They have enough centers to get away with that. They had Senso, they had Blake, so they had enough to get away with it. Zaki up the rim, only one big man though, would be kind of tough to compete with the RBA, which is ever so growing in the center position. Riley bucket. Yeah, beautiful shot there. Earl hits a 3. Zaki 2, yes, got it. Zaki Mulder for 2. Hatston, bang. Hatston Winslow. Burry, and out of bounds. Blake Burry with the turnover and out of bounds. Blake Burry with a huge turnover and out of bounds. Bruno, he'll shoot a 3. No good. Dano just coming out for Clay Thompson. Zaki missed. Clay finds Earl. Earl hits the 3. Yes. Burry. Now in with the rebound. Oh, back out. Yeah. Noah Allen. Here is Earl. Yes. Zaki. No. And out of bounds. Zaki Mulder coming out for Colby Wellman. Zaki needs some rest too. Beep. Riley Griffin coming in for Blake Burry. If they get those guys out of the game, it's only a 5-point game. So be ready for a big time fourth quarter. Brendan Holland is going to play the full game. Brendan Hollins! They need Russell Murray back. You can't have Brendan play this many minutes all the time. I mean, they're obviously getting him ready for the playoffs. It's going to be more intense in playoff time. Hits in September, near the end, towards October. As Hatston hits that 3. 17 for him tonight. Riley, yes! Riley Griffin. What do you think they would do with Hatston Winslow? Well, he's a San Diego product. Obviously, he was originally a Toronto product. It's not that he wasn't good. They told him this, that he was good enough to stay on that roster for that many years. He's good, but that they didn't want to develop him. And that he can grow more on a younger roster. Brendan Hollins, their goal was to win a championship. And they've been in the league for a decade now, that Toronto group. Like, everybody on that Toronto team, Andrew Bogut, he's already won a championship. Ed Thuns, he's been in the league for, 9 years now? And, it's just like Nick and the rest of them, including the starters, all of them have been a team unit for so long. Hatston just comes in the middle of it. He's not going to fit in with that group. So they moved him somewhere like San Diego, who wants to deal players off to younger teams like Denver and New York. New York said, let's bust off the season. Let's not win a championship. We can win it another year. We can try to win next year. let's try to push for some moves to happen. They got back Earl Lester from Denver. They got Dan Hodges. And they got Russell Murray for Derek Valerie, Jenny Lewinsky, and Greg Lewinsky. And on top of that, they did dump their draft picks, but they got more draft picks. They didn't get any of the any draft picks, but they did dump all their draft picks for that group. They had to give up a lot for Harold Andrews as well. They gave up a lot for Harold. They gave up for Derek. They gave up Derek Valerie. Noah Glover for Harold Andrews. Noah Glover Jr. for Harold Andrews. You know. Now it's a 1-point game, so I'm guessing New York won the last 2 quarters. Yes, they did. So you got to be ready for this one. Baltimore won the first by a little bit, but what is up with that? Clearly a lot of miscommunication tonight. Baltimore, they're not the same team they were when they first got into the league, obviously. They were much better. Val was much younger. Yeah. After that leg injury, I think a lot of things have trounced for Connor Val. He started to age. By next season, there will be no hope left for him to win a championship again. He's already got 6 rings. And this man is so special, though. He brought legacy to this league that we will never be able to forget, because he caused so many of these teams to not be able to ever win now. I know Dax has won. I know Ralph Bolino has won. I know John Wall has won. But one player that hasn't won is Jabari Brown. And he's injured now. What do you think do they have to do to get LAS back on their pace? Well, we were talking about San Diego. They lost to San Diego the other day by a big crush out without Jabari Brown. They're not a team that can win without Jabari. That proves a lot. That proves that they're not a team to win. Baltimore, they were used to be able to win with or without Val, because they had a guy named Thomas Gill to help lead the squad if anything bad happened. Gill got injured too one time. You remember that? And they still were able to win. Klay Thompson! And all of a sudden now, it's a different ball game, Colby. It's the 3. 3 for 7 tonight. Colby Wellman on the season is 54% shooting. Not the best shooting anymore. Colby Wellman for 3. Brandon in the paint. Oh. New York playing like team basketball right here, and they're not doing so bad anymore. Zachy. And I thought the Zachy for Gill trade was fair. They made a big trade. They traded him out to Miami at the end of one season. He lost in Miami. He said, I'm not staying here. Miami should have knew that he's under a 1-year contract. That's why Baltimore said, we're going to dump him, because he said he wants to go to Miami. But Baltimore actually tricked Miami. Gill went through all of that process to get in Miami just so that they can get Zachy Mulder acquired to Baltimore. And once Zachy got on Baltimore, he was like, oh, listen, I know what they did was wrong, but I like it here. This team is good. Colby, it's a 3, bang! And they went through that much trouble to get me. I must be very talented. I must be very good. It brought Mulder some ego to have to play great. Riley for 3. Bang! Riley Griffin with 24. And Harold Andrews, when people talk about how he can be the next Connor Val, they are not lying. 40 tonight in this big game. You know what's funny too? Baltimore already won the season series. Kobe Wellman! Brendan Hollins. Val. Yeah! Baltimore is not going to lose this game, obviously. But they will come very close to doing that. Val hits another three. 49 points for Val. Dan, he's going to try again. Nope. Tries another one. Nice float. And yeah, I would love to see Dan Hodges on Denver. That would have been nice. Denver has a lot of thinking to do in the offseason. And one thought they have to make is, will LiAngelo Brown and Calvin Johnson be those guys that we can win with? That's what they need to think. Because I don't think they will. I don't think they have that potential to have a good season with them. Clearly some things will change. Val got his own rebounds. No, Riley got it, actually. Those two having fun now. And Harold hits it again. Oh, whoa, okay. That was big. Why did he miss the lob? I don't know. Here we go. Harold missed it. Rebound by Hanston Winslow, though. Clay back out to Harold. 14 seconds out of bounds by Dan Hodges. Ah, yeah. Now Val, he's telling them, just claim to the feet. And yeah! Harold, oh, slippery basketball. And that's the end of that one. They won by 2. Let's talk to Connor Val with our Player of the Game award. Now, Connor, that was a big game for Baltimore as a whole. Another win for you guys, though, and that was a quick one, too. How did you play so hard?
Just keeping our game on a high level and playing good basketball.
You guys won again, barely to this team this time. You swept them. You got the season sweep. What's your next move going forward?
We got to